Hi, this is Taylor from 12 Fit Studios, and today we're going to be doing a lot of low impact stretching. Just remember that if some stretches are too deep for you, modify it how you want. Just do whatever feels good, getting a nice stretch. So we're going to use a chair today, and just something that you have at home, something easy to do. We're going to start by standing behind the chair. You can turn your hands out and push forward, really roll those shoulders back. Or hands forward, and then push that upper body, upper chest between those shoulders, really stretching forward. Allow those elbows to bend a little, just to allow it to get more movement. Then we're gonna start with, it's a modified downward dog, and this is great for that back, for those shoulders. It really is an all-around stretch. Great for those calves. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand shoulder length apart, and then we're going to reach down for the chair. Now if you need to bend those knees, that's absolutely fine. If you can straighten them, that's awesome. And then I want you to push your head between those elbows. And then I want you to think about bending one leg and straightening the other, and then bending the other leg and straightening the opposite. Just back and forth. That's really going to get those hip flexors, those calves, that outer thigh. Then a great one to really get those glutes is you're going to sit in the chair, bringing one leg, kind of sit towards the end of the chair, that way you have more room for that stretch. If you can, bring this leg over that knee. Now for people who are a little bit more flexible, if you don't know how flexible we are, just play with it and see what feels right. Bend that knee up almost at a 90-degree angle, and then begin stretching into it. You're gonna feel a stretch all through that outer glute and outer thigh. And then if that is too tight, extend that leg that is on the ground, and then begin to stretch into it. Now I'm going through my stretches a little bit faster. I want you to remember that you need to hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds, 1 or 2 times through, really just to get the most out of your stretch. And remember to breathe into it. And then extend that leg for a better stretch. And then come up. Now a great one to do to really stretch this chest and back is you're going to go hands behind you. Now if you can, do it on your heels. If you can't, let's bend those knees. And you're just going to lift that body up, allowing that head to fold back and that chest to go forward. And then come down. Now we're going to do some more leg work, more leg stretching, because anything you stretch in your legs is going to be great for that back, it's kind of loosens everything up as you go. So one thing we're going to do is we're going to walk down the wall. Now we're going to go feet shoulder length apart, hands on the wall. And if you need to step out, if you need to step in, you can. You can bend those knees. I'd prefer bending the knees just so you can get deeper in your stretch. But you can also play around with stretching one hip and then the other. And then just kind of hang there, kind of pushing that glutes back, allowing that head to hang, kind of just playing with it. Now a good one you can do is you can step forward, bending that back leg, straightening that front leg, and that's really going to get those hamstrings. And then same with the other foot, and then come up. Now what we're going to focus on is really stretching those shoulders now. We're going to do hands on the bench, and then we're going to go fold between them and just let that head hang. You're going to feel a stretch all through that shoulder, just pushing deeper. Now remember, if you want to go deeper, don't force it, kind of bend your knees and allow your body to get there. Another thing we can do, is just standing, is really pull that shoulder back. That's going to really stretch that tricep and that lower and outer shoulder. Also going behind and really opening that chest and then rounding that chest. And then if you can, if you're able, if this feels good to you and it's comfortable, I want you to go hands behind and fold down, allowing those hands to go deeper and deeper above your head. And then come up. And then roll those shoulders, just allow everything to loosen up. Now in your stretching, remember, if it hurts, don't force it. Just allow your body to naturally apply the stretching and get comfortable with it. Your body will start to loosen up as you go. You'll notice that you can stretch deeper and longer. So then another one you can do is going feet wide, kind of sink into it. Now you don't have to go deep in this one. This is just allowing you to open up those hips. Just push that leg out and then push that opposite leg out. You can also do this holding onto the wall. Same thing, just push out, going one arm at a time. I hope you enjoyed this stretching video. Go through as many times a week as you please.